everybody. I have a good idea because for the Universe Sandbox, if the devs ever see this, I'm saying that I've been wondering on seeing if I could ever form a moon naturally in this game. It's always need assistance to do it. And what I was thinking was you know how this moon right here has a full-on ring, but then this moon doesn't? I was thinking if this ring would be out of the Roche limit, then these asteroids would kind of move toward each other, collide with each other, and then would soon start to form moon, not like ring particles, but fragments. So if I were to speed up the simulation a little bit here and let these two moons collide, as you can see now, these ring particles are kind of... Hold on a second, I'm sorry. I need to just get this to the right trajectory, where it will more so smash in the right way. I think that's good. But you know how two planets would collide and then it has all those fragments around? Just bam! You know what I mean? Fragments everywhere, and then you see ring particles start to glow, and then boom. One of them eat the other. While there's still the huge ring, and then tons of particles everywhere. I think we need to use this to delete all the clouds. Now let's just wait for it to speed up a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna cool the planet down real quick. No, delete all cloud. You know how sometimes those collisions... Okay. You know how sometimes those collisions can create huge things, you know what I mean? It's like a moons. You know how sometimes they can literally create a moon? Yeah, well, I was thinking, why doesn't Universe Sandbox, if the devs see this, because I feel like it'd be really cool. Just saying, I feel like it'd be really cool if we could have actual moons in the game. Because let's say a planetary collision happens, and now a moon forms, right? With another planet way over there. Some of these have escaped while some of them stayed in. And then through millions of years, it kind of created stuff. It now has a ring and a moon, a circular moon. Because I feel like actual moon formation, realistic moon formation would be really cool. Because with those two planets, when they, collided with each other, it now kind of created a few fragments that, have enough mass to stay circular and do stuff like that. Because, I just feel like it'd be really cool because after those two planets just collided with each other, it now leaves a few fragments around, yeah, and it's not enough to really create anything. But from the collision, a few fragments stayed orbiting and had big enough mass to become circular. You know what I mean? Which would then make it a body. You know what I mean? And I feel like this would be really cool because now you can't just only have one moon, you could have multiples. Let's say you have a planet somewhere. You know what I mean? Now that planet could actually have a moon if it just collides with another. You'd still be able to make the moons, but if you wanted to make a system from scratch by smashing stuff into each other, I think it'd be really cool because now you could have multiples of moons around one planet. It would also work for stars too, and I think that'd be really cool because now think about it. Dwarf planets could form, planets and gas giants could form. I think it'd be really cool, you know? And those two planets just smashed into each other, and look what, like, one fragment had enough mass to where just, yeah. Right, and it also has a ring now. So planets could have rings and moons. I think it'd be really cool. That's all I really wanted to say, because I feel like this would be really cool. Mantis King, out.